Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at noon.
Breaking news just into our newsroom. 2 men are now in jail after SWAT team served warrants on a narcotics investigation in South Fargo. Officials say the Red River Valley SWAT team served a warrant at the residence in the 200 block of 24th Street South for an active narcotics investigation. Authorities say 32-year-old Michael Fade Kimba and 32-year-old Daniel Papi Kai were arrested on multiple charges. New for you at noon, a 78-year-old man is dead after his ATV overturned and pinned him underneath it. McKenzie County Sheriff's Office says it happened last night when state troopers responded to a fatal ATV rollover crash on a farmstead just 5 miles south of Grassy Butte, North Dakota. Authorities say 78-year-old Roger Chin was spraying his farmstead when the ATV struck a tree and overturned, pinning Chin underneath. Chin was pronounced dead at the scene. The crash remains under investigation. Let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green.
Good afternoon. Things are looking up for us today. We've got beautiful weather. It's quiet out there. We've got some sunshine and temperatures on the rise here this afternoon. Looking at your sky cam right now, you can see some puffy cumulus fair weather clouds have popped up. Fargo's already hit 80 at the noon hour, and Grand Forks is at 78 degrees, Fergus Falls 75. So looking really nice. As we look at our wind speeds, they're picking up a little bit. Those winds coming in out of the north or northwest, so preventing us from heating up too much today. We've got a gust to 24 in Langdon and 23 in Fargo. Here's your radar and satellite map. No rain to talk about, but there are those clouds into eastern parts of our viewing area and a couple of other spots seeing those pop up, including in Fargo. So let's take a look at our hourly planner. We'll watch as temperatures continue to rise by a few more degrees this afternoon, ending into the low to mid 80s for today for a lot of locations. We keep that sunshine around, and we keep the wind out of that same direction too. As we head into the weekend, things are going to be changing. We're going to be heating up even more. So we're going to talk about that and our next chance for some storms too coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Lisa. An 80-year-old man accused of making violent threats and leading police on a chase while ramming 3 patrol cars has pleaded not guilty to 19 charges. A court affidavit says James Higginbotham went to his stepdaughter's home in Hazen on April 4th, pointed a gun at adults and children in the house, threatened to kill them and himself, and wouldn't allow anyone to leave. A man in the home was able to get the gun from Higginbotham, who left and then led police on a chase. Authorities say he rammed 2 patrol cars when he left the house and another when police boxed him in to end the chase. A new tip line is up and running in an effort to stop smuggling. Officials say that it includes drugs, humans, weapons, or money. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency has created an email address and a 1-800 tip line for people to report possible smuggling activity. For more information on the tip line, just head to our VNL News app. The North Dakota Department of Health is reporting 29 new COVID-19 cases in the state, bringing the active case count to 253. 10 of the new cases are in Cass County, and 3 more new cases are in Grand Forks County. 23 people are currently in the hospital with the virus. The death toll remains at 78. 3,090 North Dakotans are listed as recovered. The state of Minnesota is reporting 498 new COVID-19 cases, bringing the active case count to 3,361. 5 new deaths are also being reported, bringing the death toll to 1,411. Of those deaths, 1,112 happened at a nursing home or long-term care facility. 335 people are in the hospital with the virus, and 157 of them are in the ICU. 30,008 Minnesotans are listed as recovered from the coronavirus. A surge of coronavirus cases is sweeping across the Sun Belt as officials in a number of states consider whether to pause the rollback and reopening. This is becoming a regular and disturbing eye-popping trend. Numbers of cases daily. Florida topped 5,000 cases again, and Texas almost 6,000 in one day, prompting the state's governor to take action. NBC's Ham Brock is in Houston, one of the new epicenters of the latest outbreak.
As coronavirus cases surge across the Sun Belt, Texas's governor now hitting pause on a phased reopening in a desperate attempt to stop the spread. Elective surgeries also suspended in 4 of the state's most populous counties, including the Houston area, where ICU bed capacity just hit 100%.
Is there a crisis right now in Houston?
We are in the midst of a healthcare crisis.
Houston's Mayor Sylvester Turner telling NBC News if he had the power, he'd roll back the amount of people allowed in bars and restaurants.
People circulating and mingling in the bars and the clubs. That I am concerned about more so than any place else.
In Florida, local mask requirements are ruffling feathers up and down the state. Miami residents divided on whether face coverings are worth it, even though states requiring masks have seen COVID cases drop.
I don't think that's going to stop you from getting any type of sickness.
This is the way that we all can be protected.
Coronavirus there, now spiking among young people. Florida's governor urging parents and grandparents to be on high alert.
Now that you have some of the younger folks who are testing positive at higher rates, it's just important for folks in the upper age groups, whether you're a parent or a grandparent, to just understand that that's out there.
Warnings in California, too, where health officials are closely watching a similar uptick. But for now, the Golden State will not force visitors from hotspot states to quarantine.
At this moment, we're not shutting down our border to other states.
As cases rise in Arizona, a restaurant in Scottsdale now faces a misdemeanor charge after allegedly failing to enforce mask and social distancing requirements. While out of Washington, D.C., a shocking estimate from the CDC, which now says for every confirmed coronavirus case nationwide, there may be 10 more that are undiagnosed.
Health experts are very clear. Wearing masks and social distancing are a key to stopping the spread. In Miami, commissioners just voted to fine residents up to $500 for repeatedly refusing to wear a mask. Toyota Motor and 3 major Japanese banks have invested in a newly established fund for space development. MUFG Bank, Sumitomo Mitsui Bank, and Mizuho Bank have joined the car maker in putting $75 million into the fund starting this month. The fund is aimed at starting develop rockets and artificial satellites. Toyota is keen on space development as it also takes part in a project aspiring to build a base on the moon with Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency and NASA. The automaker hopes that working in the space industry will advance its research and development in autonomous driving, which requires advanced satellite technology. Colleges around the valley are now all plan on having in-person fall semesters, but there's a catch. MSUM says classes will start August 24th. That's a little under 2 months away. Class will be taught on campus, complemented with online or hybrid instruction. Right now, MSUM has frozen undergrad tuition for the fall semester. The University of North Dakota is requiring all parents, students, faculty, and staff to wear face masks on campus. UND says you are required to wear a face mask when attending a class or event indoors, in dining centers except when eating and drinking, and when riding in a campus shuttle. Concordia College is modifying their fall semester. The biggest change is that the college will conclude the semester with online or remote instruction following Thanksgiving. Coming up at noon, we take a look at what's safe and what's not so safe for your family over the summer months. But next, weather to plan your day.